Okay, guys and girls, allow me to introduce you to my new favorite toy, and that is the Fluent Talk T1 Portable Translator. Let's jump into it. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. Again, I am here to introduce you to the Fluent Talk T1 Portable Translator. This is my new toy. I'm showing it to you on the screen right now, but I also want to tell you about some of the features right off the rip, okay? It is an independent device, okay? You don't need your cell phone. You don't need to use cell phone data. You don't need to use your cell phone and sit your cell phone down or hand your cell phone to anybody else, especially when it comes to the photo translation part of it. It's an independent device again. It's only for translations. That is what it's for. It's more stable. It's more accurate. The interface is friendlier. It's definitely friendlier than Google Translate for sure. You have a touchscreen and you have a couple of quick buttons to use on it on the front. But remember, your smartphone is expensive. So this is why I highly recommend this one, because it's way less than how much your cell phone costs. You know how much your cell phone costs? It costs a lot. And you don't want to hand your cell phone to somebody else that you don't know, and you don't want to sit your cell phone down on a table or hand it to a stranger. So, and save the battery use of your cell phone also. Okay, with the lanyard that comes with it, you can carry it on your wrist, and that way you won't drop it, number one, but also no one can take it from you. And you can also buy a lanyard to go around your neck and put it under your shirt, put it under your jacket so that it doesn't come up missing. I'm loving this so far. But let's get to a quick unboxing of it, okay? Okay, so let's do a quick unboxing of the Fluent Talk T1 Portable Translator. Nice little slick box. I'm going to go pretty quickly through this though. You have a manual, of course. The manual itself is in different languages, of course. Comes with the pen to actually remove the SIM card and replace it or add a SIM card to it. So you have information that can be stored on it. But let's just put that to the side. Take the unit out itself, which is a slick size unit. Check this out. I mean, you see, I have an average size hand, I guess, or maybe a little bit larger hand. But anyways, only got 3 buttons on it and it has a touchscreen on it too. But let's get into that in a second. What else is in the box though? I have a wrist lanyard. Now you can hang this around your neck, which is good for security reasons, of course, because you can hide it under your jacket or your shirt. But this right here, I can use. It's in my hand and I can't drop it. I hate using my cell phone over a bridge or something and worry about dropping it. Well, this would actually catch it. So I like that piece of it. Also, it comes with its power cord. Now this power cord is a standard USB-C cord. So obviously I have a bunch of these around. So that's it that's inside the box. Now, let's take a look at the unit itself. Again, it's got 3 buttons on it. It's touch. Okay, so here's the unit itself. And you can see versus the size of my hand, it's a fairly small, I guess compact. You can see the way it's held, but of course I wouldn't use it without this strap because you don't want to drop this at all. And it comes with a screen protector, of course. It's an independent device too, so you don't have to use your cell phone with it. Okay, let's see what some of the functions do on it though. You have 3 buttons solely, and then it's touchscreen also on the front. So once we turn it on, okay, you can see the date and the time, which I've already set up. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's 3 small buttons at the bottom. And with that said, I can go backwards. You set the times. I don't know if it's that clear, but I have Tokyo and Chicago, so I'm at Central Time. Also, you can set up the currency also. So it's a currency converter also. So I have United States set up, and of course I have Colombia, and it looks like it's 3917 right now, guys. Anyway, let's go back to the main screen. Of course, one-click translation I can do from here. Photo translation, which is a big one too. You don't need to load Google Translate on your phone. You don't need to hand anybody else your cell phone so they can convert their menu or anything. And let's go to the third one. Ask for directions. If you click this, it'll start talking in whatever language that you set it for. It's set to English right now, so it'll throw out a phrase in English. Chat translation, where you can sit it down, and once you touch it, then you can sit it down and say, okay, the red side goes towards your other language and the blue side comes to you, and you just start. And you can have a conversation back and forth this way. It's pretty cool. I'm telling you, I'm liking this versus the last Timekettle. So let's go back to the main screen. Also, you have a voice memo, a listen mode, and this one's good too because in listen mode, you can actually sit it under the speaker. I set it under the speaker of my monitor right here, and put it on, let's say, on Spanish news, and it'll tell me what they're saying real time. It'll interpret it. User guide, of course, you have, but you also have the manual that I showed you before that comes in the box. Common expressions, this is a big one too. Goes over urgency. Remember, I told you, if you can't say ayúdame, if you can't say help me in Spanish, then you're in trouble. But it's here. Traffic, hospital, bank, hotel, restaurant, shopping, attractions, you know, your basic Spanish, but which you should know. But if you don't know, this is perfect for you. SOS, and this will take you to an area where it has numbers of the country that you're in. It's set to USA, of course, we use 911. In Colombia, it is 123. You should know that. And then all the various settings for it. Network connection, offline translation. By the way, it comes with 2 years free data for it. So it's using the cell service, and it works anywhere around the world. Okay, so let's jump out of this one. Let's go back to the main screen. And let's show you our buttons again. So I can start talking here simply by, I don't know if you can tell the color, but it's power, which is yellow, blue, and then red right here, which is for the second language. But my first language, I simply hold it and talk. Can you tell me what I'm saying right now in Spanish?
Puedes decirme qué estoy diciendo ahora mismo en español.
And it's just that easy. As you can see, you can do it in both languages, English to Spanish, or whatever your second language is. Of course, remember, this does up to 94 different languages, so keep that in mind. Now let's get into its practical use. Let's put this thing to work. So just to show this feature right here, can you understand what I'm saying?
Entonces, solo para mostrar esta característica aquí, ¿puedes entender lo que estoy diciendo?
Sí. Okay, so where did you say you were from again?
Entonces, ¿de dónde dijiste que eras?
De Cuba. So what part of Cuba again?
Entonces, ¿qué parte de Cuba otra vez?
De Pinar del Río.
At the end of the river.
Is that near Santiago?
Eso está cerca de Santiago.
No,
Okay, what city is it near?
¿Qué ciudad está cerca?
es la calle Richmond.
It's the Rhythm Street.
So this feature is good because I can ask you a question just with one button.
Esta característica es buena porque puedo hacerte una pregunta con solo un botón.
So if I come back tonight for the club, will there be any single girls here?
Entonces, si vuelvo a la noche para ir a la discoteca, ¿habrá chicas solteras aquí?
Supongo, no lo sé, supongo.
I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Can you tell me what's the best meal on here for shots?
Where the tiene cuál es la cortina. Ah, no, que tiene. Ok, a ver, chicken, plátano de tilapia, salmón, filete con olor.
AA chicken blacket or G-labia salad.
Okay, so here's a feature that I like. Just like Google Translate, you can take a picture of it and then it'll translate it after the fact. But unlike Google Translate, where if you move your phone away, it'll lose what information it saved, this right here takes a picture, an actual picture of it, and then it translates it. Or you can move it and share it with someone else on the other side of the table. Here, this is what it says. This is what's in this meal. It's pretty cool. Okay, just a few more functions that I wanted you to know about. Okay, it comes with 2 years free global mobile data. That means you can use it anywhere in the world up to 2 years without any additional fees. It comes with connections to up to 200 wireless network operations worldwide, so it's going to work pretty much everywhere. Supports online and offline voice translation. Remember, the T1 supports 40 languages and 93 accents in online voice translation and 13 in offline voice translation. And it has an up to 95% translation accuracy. It uses an EDC noise reduction algorithm that accurately picks up the human voice, even in a noisy environment, something like a restaurant. And an 8-megapixel rear camera for instant photo translation in 36 languages. I'm loving this unit so far. I carry this with me whenever I travel abroad. You need to do the same. And remember, it's an independent device. You don't need to use your cell phone. You don't need to hand your cell phone to someone else. It's an independent device and it's solely for translations, okay? You don't need to pass your cell phone, load Google, open it, password, pass it on to someone else so that they can use it and respond to it. It's more stable, it's more accurate. It has a better interface. I think it has a better interface than the Google Translate for sure. And smartphones are expensive, so you don't want to pass them on. You can wear it around your neck or wear it around your wrist. I'm loving this unit. Again, you need to have this unit. Check it out at least.